Greetings, fellow noobs! Welcome to another NuubCast. Here we have Contra. Contra was one of my favorite games on NES growing up. Anyway, he's spawning here in Lost Temple at the north position as the red Protoss. And yes, Soltis. Now, Soltis. Soltis could have had a cool name if you put an S between that L and that T. Solstice is cool. You had a different spelling, probably not taken. Would have been pretty cool. Soltis is just, it's kind of weird. Soltis. It's like, I don't know. It's like trying to be something it ain't. It's trying to be solstice, but it ain't solstice. It's Soltis. But it's all good. Hey, it's been a while since we've had a PvP here, and I saw this one sitting in my yes folder. It's been a while since I watched it, so I don't remember what happened. But we're going to watch it, and we're going to find out. I'm going to put a production tab up for you. We're going to see some identicalness going on as both these players are pumping out probes as we just linger on that alliteration, languish on the alliteration. Ah, yes. And the gateway's down, and we are off. Soltis going for that first gas. Normally, and it's been my experience anyway, and I'm talking from my own play style, normally after you get that first gate down, you get another pylon before you get your gas or your cyber, because the fact of the matter is, look, you're at 16. Oh, we have a gas steal by Contra. Goes in, takes away that possibility to get that double gas for Workgate, which and this is for all you Protoss out there. A lot of you guys do a one gas 4-gate build. It is a viable build and it can be very strong, but if you fail in your first push, it is very all in. If you fail in your first push, you will not have gas to make more units, and you will die and you will lose, just so you know. So if you are 4-gating, I don't know if Soltis is 4-gating. He does have second gateway out. His first zealot is on the field. So we look over here, Contra has just his cyber and his gateway, so I'm guessing if we had to look that he's got more probes than he does. We'll see if that continues. He also has 2 gas, both of them fully saturated, so he is rocking the correct number of assimilators for a 4-warp gate. For a sustainable 4-warp gate. Once again, you can do an all-in 4-warp gate with 1 gas, but if your initial attack does not win you the match, and in this particular instance, I don't see how it could, because we have a stronger, although he is getting his gates out sooner. So if he wanted to, he could attack with these 3 units, his zealot, his stalker, and his sentry, and potentially he could get there in time, and because he will have an advantage, he could move in right now and like super seriously all in, but why would he want to do that? That's lame. We do have a couple more, another zealot, and a couple stalkers on their way out. Now finally getting his second assimilator down. I don't see a 4th gateway or a robo facility at this point. Maybe he's waiting. Solstice perhaps waiting for that gas to get to 100 so he can build a robo instead of getting that. Nope, he goes for the 4th gateway. 2 pylons, 1 out here for warping in units. See what our friend Contra over here is doing. He does get the robo, so we have a 3-gate robo. I like the spread out tech here. Going to keep him from being vulnerable to pylon disruption, and we do have more pylons going out. Contra is starting to move out. Looks like he's going to be looking for any stray probes. This pylon in particular is going to find it right now and take it down. What you do see here in Contra's army is a lack of zealots, and not terrible. I like pretty good force fields there by Contra, able to get away and losing just one sentry. Not too bad. Warping in 3 stalkers for backup, warping in another pylon to replace the one that he lost, but not okay. Now he sees Contra, so he's going to take that down. And we do have the 3 gateways up, looking for that 4th gateway to get warp gated, to ensure he does not get food blocked. Soltis is going to warp in a bunch of pylons. We're going to get this is a smart thing, getting the observer first. In this particular situation, I'm not sure I'm on board. I like the forge and getting the upgrades. That's a very smart thing. But having just been engaged in that battle, look at this army. This is big. Contra's gonna be in trouble, I think, if although he does have a fair amount of stalkers. He just warped in another cycle, so he's waiting. I think he's going to have to wait now for another 50 minerals before he can pop that immortal out, and I don't think he's going to make it. That cannon is going to be somewhat helpful so that these units can attack from the high ground, but that cannon is going to get lost pretty quick. Is he going to buy enough time for the... He's going to 2 more stalkers out. Where's that immortal? Is he making it yet? He's not making it. He must have canceled it so he could get out other units. Not a bad play. Soltis is going to take out that pylon and then get out of dodge, which... oh, that's a tough call. It's a tough call. You have the observer over here. Soltis now getting his forge. He has the Twilight Council up and trying to get an expansion out. Obviously, Contra sees that, sees what he's working on, and getting his own expansion out. Very good. But there's still this large force looming down here in the middle of the map. If I'm Contra, yep, there you go. You want to move that down to that opening so that you can protect the expansion you've just started, and now it is time to get out that immortal. I don't see it coming, and he's warping in zealots instead. Oh, come on, bring me an immortal. Bring me an immortal. You made the Robo Bay. Come on, brother. You gotta make an immortal. Your micro, I mean, I suppose if you're really awesome, you might be able to win with just micro at this point, but it's 4 gateways to 3, and he's getting charge, and you're both going to be equal on upgrades, but you've already got your level 1, and he's still working on his, so you've got that advantage. Just trying to talk out loud and think about the things that I would be thinking about if I were actually playing in this game. And now, oh, I don't like that move. Why are you going back in the high ground? You've got an exposed expansion that you're not going to be able to help. And if you try and go down there now, you could get caught. Second cannon going down. Okay, good. Moving to the low ground. Soltis. Contra is going to have to hurry, or that charge is going to be done. Gonna have to be quick. Hug the sideline. Very good. Stay out of the range of that cannon. Zealots are gonna get a little picked. Very good force field. Oh, perfect force field. Going to just be able to fire away at this nexus while the army has to stay at bay. And Soltis gonna have to sacrifice this expansion, warp in a few more guys. And that is going to, obviously it's not the game, because Soltis is going to be able to come out and remake that expansion, but that is a huge advantage for Contra, and if I'm him, I come right back, take out those rocks and take that gold expansion, get a third base up and running. He's just got himself a huge advantage. He needs to capitalize on that and look for more, because as you know, I'm listening to all the other guys who know a lot better than me what they're talking about. When you get yourself a lead, when you get yourself an advantage, the next step is to get more of an advantage. Let's take a look at the economy. You see red is way ahead in harvesters and in income. It's not a huge difference, 200-300 a minute varying, but it is going to make a difference in production. We see the blue army getting a robotics facility. Doesn't like what he sees when he pokes out and is going to run, but now you see red has a much better concave. That was a terrible wasted force field. Bisolt is a nice forward pylon to warp in some additional units.